The driver, who looked like Haruka Isoyama and had big stopped after a short distance. I became what should I do with my teach me. What the heck? Like, what is this place? Like, I don't understand. Who owns these? Like, did they just magically get stopped? Like, what is going on right now? Now I have to get it. We're here in rainy Osaka. Japan has a lot of vending machines. Pretty much everywhere you walk, you'll see some vending machines. But they also have some really unique, wacky, and crazy vending machines too. So we're gonna be trying to find the most interesting vending machines that we can find in Japan. And the first one we're starting with is a cake in a can. You can get a cake in a can out of a vending machine right off the street. We've seen this all over Instagram, all over YouTube, very aesthetically pleasing, and also just such an interesting concept. They have a bunch of different flavor options, from strawberry sponge, which I know this is probably the most popular one. This is the one we always see. Chocolate, cherry blossom. They even have pudding down here too. I think we're just gonna go with the classic strawberry sponge cake. I hear it, I hear it. I wonder if it comes with a fork or a spoon. I think it does. Look at that, cake in a can. Let's open up this cake. This is weird to like open a can. Wow, this is gonna be interesting to eat. I feel like this first bite is gonna be all cream. Whipped cream. It tastes homemade. That's really good. Let's try to get some of the cake part now. This is kind of interesting to eat, a little bit difficult to eat just because of the design. Okay, I got some cake. There's something crunchy in there and I don't know what it is. What is that? Strawberry bite. I think the crunchy bits might be nuts, maybe? Some sort of something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be a little bit cuter than it tastes. I don't know if it's just the design or maybe because it's super, super cold because it was in the vending machine, but I feel like the flavor is just okay. It also just tastes like, you know, kind of any old cake. I'm sorry. I will say though that the whipped cream does taste really fresh and homemade, and that's probably my favorite part of it. We're here at the next vending machine in Downtonbury. This is an orange juice vending machine. I think it's freshly squeezed. Like, you can see the oranges, and I think they're literally gonna make it into juice right in front of us. Well, not them, the machine. Okay, you could use Suica here or your IC card, I'm pretty sure. Can you see it getting juiced? There's the juice. Does it have a straw? All right. It looked freshly squeezed, like it was just orange. That was it. Didn't look like there was anything else added, which is actually really cool. Literally just orange juice, and it's so good. Super fresh. That's so cool. I wish we had vending machines like that in the US.
So I'm not really anticipating too much special out of this. It's just oranges. It's good. I was just talking shit. It is so fresh. I like the pulp. And usually I don't really like pulp in like juice, but this is really good. This shit slaps.
For our next vending machine, we're in Shinjuku in a train station, and we found an onigiri vending machine. There's also some other stuff in here. Whatever this here is, it looks like there's seaweed. I'm not exactly sure what it is, honestly. There's some noodles, there's drinks, it looks like there's rice, but the thing we want for sure is the onigiri, and I already translated it and I saw tuna mayo, which is my favorite flavor of onigiri, so I'm getting that. And I'll probably get a noodle too, just because it's kind of a fun concept to get noodles out of a vending machine. That's 220 yen for an onigiri. Onigiri time! that. It's funny that this is just in a train station too. It's kind of random, but it's cool. So the noodle is 300 yen. It's literally just hard noodles, like with nothing else, just noodle. But we have onigiri and plain noodles, and they're gluten-free. So we're at the hotel now. It's a little bit later, and I don't have a bowl or anything, so I just used one of the coffee cups, and I actually boiled some water, poured it over the noodles to cook it, and then I just mixed in some of a ramen packet, just like an instant ramen packet, completely unrelated, just to give it some flavor. And then I also got these soft-boiled seasoned eggs from 7-Eleven, and I put one in there, and we're gonna try the noodles all together. I also didn't have any utensils, so I'm using 2 stirring straws as chopsticks. So we're just gonna make this work. That's actually kind of good. I feel like a lot of it has to do, obviously, with the seasoning, but it tastes good. The noodles have a good texture. They actually taste really good. Like, it's different than just a typical ramen. They have a good, this is gonna sound so cringe, but they have a good mouth feel. Like, they have a bite to them, but like also not super squishy. I don't know. They're actually pretty good. Next up, we're trying the onigiri. So the idea of getting an onigiri out of a vending machine is kind of crazy to me. Obviously, I've had them here in Japan from 7-Eleven and Family Mart, and I've had them back in the US. So far, the rice does feel kind of sticky. Stickier than normal. Pretty good. This one in particular, though, doesn't taste that much different from like Family Mart or 7-Eleven, which isn't a bad thing because their onigiris still are pretty good. But I feel like onigiris in general are a pretty like simple dish, but it still tastes really good, honestly. There's not that much filling, I feel like. Let me take another bite and check. Yeah, there's not that much filling, so it's just a lot of rice, which is how a lot of them are, honestly. Really nothing special, but like I feel like if you're on the go and you just like needed one and you were in the train station and it's right there, it would be a really good option. For our next vending machine, we are at King's Treasure Box in Akihabara, and this one, you put in 1,000 yen and you get something back in return, and you have no idea what it could be. It could be something like a Nintendo Switch, or it could be some headphones or a flashlight. I have no idea, honestly. It seems kind of crazy, like a very vast, there's I think cameras I see in here too, speakers. We're just gonna see. That'd be wild if we got something kind of expensive. I doubt it though. PS5, 360 cameras. We don't have one of those. That'd be cool. I think there's an Apple Watch. There's a Universal trip and a Disneyland trip. I guess let's just go for it. Why am I nervous? I'm nervous. It didn't sound heavy. It's a solar lamp and it's partially opened. I think maybe just opened when it came out. A solar lamp. You know, I think I have some of these at home. That's really interesting and random. Why do I want to do it again? I'm getting addicted. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do it one more time, but just to see, and then that's it. That would suck if I got another solar lamp, but let's see. I don't know. Top row, first one. I feel like nobody ever clicks that one. What is that? A cage to lock your phone up, I guess, so that you don't use it? What? Like a phone lock cage. I guess if you procrastinate, you could use that. Everything is so random. I feel like it's really not likely you get the good stuff. I don't even know if the good stuff is in there. It probably is, but I feel like it's a very small chance and you're more likely to just get something else. But you know, it's fun. So for our next vending machine, we're at an apple juice vending machine. We previously went to the orange juice vending machine in Osaka, which is the same company that makes the apple juice one. Feed me apple and feed me orange. So we're gonna try the apple one today. I don't know, I get such a kick out of this, but it's like really cool that this is literally fresh juice. Here we go, here's our juice. Oh, it smells so good. That was loud. Oh my gosh. That's so good. It's so fresh. Just like the orange juice, it's so good. And the crazy thing is like, it's just apple. Like you don't need to add a bunch of extra stuff. It's just the fruit and the juice that comes from it. And it's so much better than store-bought apple juice, which is like fake apple juice in my opinion, but this is so good. Can't go wrong with either of these. I wish they had these in the US. I am a big fan of orange juice though, so I feel like that would be my go-to, but this is nice for a change up. Not that I'm ever gonna just get these on the reg, but you know. For our final vending machines, we are here in Akihabara at what many people call the haunted vending machines or haunted vending machine alley. One of the two. Apparently they look kind of creepy. They're older, some of them are kind of retro, and it's in like a kind of abandoned looking building. I don't know if it's actually abandoned or not, I don't know, but we're gonna go check it out. It's right behind us. So it is definitely creepy in here. Like we're in this, whatever this is, this looks like some sort of electrical units or something. I don't really know, but the first vending machine is here, tucked into a corner. I have no idea. This looks like a bunch of hodgepodge of random stuff. Instant coffee, a peach drink, crab chips, I'm assuming, something with Japanese lettering on them, which we could translate in a second. Different types of drinks and what looks like a chocolate cake in a can, and a ball. Don't forget that there's a ball. Okay, I'm gonna try to translate one just to see. When I was a junior in high school, I often played dodgeball on the rooftop with my friend Ogawa-kun. Then Ogawa-kun and I went to the girls' school building to pee, and should I keep going? And my penis felt good in the cold wind. And a junior high school girl said, our two penises were filmed and distributed all over the world. I'm sorry for how small they were, that's it. I'm sorry, what? Wait, I feel like I already got all the content. What happens when you buy it? Now I'm invested. We're getting it. What is in the box? 1,100 yen. I don't even know what it's gonna get. I feel like I already got all the story, but you know, let's see. Like, what is there a memorabilia element to this? What a weird story. And I literally am getting it. Like, what is wrong with me? I have to know. This feels wrong. What is this? What the heck? It's treat. It's like cookies. What did that have to do with the penis? I don't understand what this had to do with that story we just read. I guess you get a story and a snack, I guess? That's like the fun of it all. I'm not eating these. I don't trust it, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. But like, I just read this weird story and then it just gave me food. That's like when they tell you not to take candy from a stranger. That's what it feels like. Somebody just told me about his story about his you-know-what in the cold air, and then it, you know. This looks like dog treats. Just some good old snackaroos. It smells like a vanilla cookie, honestly, like a vanilla wafer. I feel like people like me, you know, just get these because it's so interesting, and then that's how they just keep doing them. Like, are they making these stories up, or like who's doing this? Are they just chat GPTing this? Like, what's going on? All right, well, let's go see what other vending machines there are, because that was strange. Ignore our giant bag of figures, but like I can barely fit through the entrance of this part right here, and this is literally the entrance. Oh, it's warmer in here. That's out of order. This just looks like drinks. Star water. Why did this translate to cancer is also a major success? That does not, I don't think that says that. I really don't think that says that. It looks like it's some sort of meal in a can. Like it looks like there's like meat and potatoes and something else. There's one other little crevice here to check out. So over here it looks like we have bugs in a can and some sort of batteries. Like, is that a charger of some kind? Battery charge? Oh, rechargeable batteries. That's useful. I think like the craziest part is like the randomness. Like you have, it's not all just bugs and cans. It's like bugs and cans and bells. It looks like over here, these are all kind of the same concept. You got these stories, and I'm assuming you get like a treat inside of the story, maybe. We're gonna read one more. If it's not weird, I don't want it. I want it to be weird. What's the weirdest one we could find? When I went sightseeing in Hiroshima, I got into a taxi with a 35-year-old woman. The driver, who looked like Haruka Isoyama and had big breasts. So we went to a love hotel in Hiroshima, and after enjoying each other's company for a while, oh my gosh, I became what should I do with my teach me. What the heck? Like, what is this place? Like, I don't understand. Who owns these? Like, did they just magically get stopped? Like, what is going on right now? Now I have to get it. Is it gonna be cookies again? All that for cookies? I feel violated. Let's get this one. Watch it be the same thing. Wait, was there a note on the back? Oh my gosh, is it the continuation? I'm afraid to read this. What is this? This is so weird and scary. Okay, let's get the translate. Everybody is stupid, but I like humans. Mari is at the reception desk. Mari-chan likes Akio. I pee on Akio's locker. By the way, Akio looks like a caterpillar. It's disgusting. I'm touching my penis on the rooftop. My sister in the skyscraper in front of me is looking at my I'm a pervert. I just feel like disgusted. Like, why did I buy this? It looks like this is just gonna be food again. What did you like make me feel weird and then give me food afterwards? It's like crackers or cookies or something. They're like kids crackers. That's weird. This whole place is weird.
You hear that?
It's creepy, like it's like rickety. I mean, it's a really windy day, like an abnormally windy day. Actually, I don't know, we don't live here, but it's super windy. We almost fell over the street. But it's like rickety and creaking all around it. Like this is like a very strange place for vending machines. The wiring looks like it is hazardous, honestly. There's like literally an electrical strip right there. I guess it's covered, hopefully, from the rain. I really hope these aren't written by real people and I'm just like over here just like, you know, airing out their dirty laundry or whatever. But like, is it like an anonymous thing, like actual things? I don't really understand. Or is it just something made up or just stories? Like, where do these stories come from is my question. So the last thing we have here is a popcorn vending machine. So it makes popcorn, I guess, right here, right on the street. It looks very old school, like it does look retro. I wonder how old this vending machine is. Here's my coin. It's making popcorn. Can you hear it popping? Oh, it's going. Honestly, this vending machine kind of looks like a little bit dirty, so I'm kind of not looking forward to this. Oh, it smells good. Oh, even this inside part looks kind of like dirty. What is this? That's crazy to get popcorn out of a vending machine, especially in this creepy little area. It tastes like old popcorn. It is buttery though, but it's stale. So this is not even the half of all of the vending machines in Japan. These are just the ones that we chose to check out. If you have any that you know of that are the craziest, weirdest, most unique vending machines, or just your favorite vending machines in Japan, let us know down in the comments below. Are there any more that we should check out the next time we come to Japan? And let us know your favorites from this video, and we'll see you next time.